From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. That's off the inside corner, and we are underway. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets a piece and Stays alive. That misses.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Realmuto checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in Boston, and today's starter, Ranger Suarez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fought off foul. Out towards left center. Rojas sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, heading for two. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Here's Betts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one missing low.
1-1.
That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball down.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swinging a foul straight back. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To third. Tosses to
That's
first.
an out.
And that quickly 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Tommy Edman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
This one popped up right side. Stop. And there's 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
0-2.
time. Got him. And the Dodgers are set down in order. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. Ohtani back to work. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there,
1-1.
being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting
What you got?
1-1 against a really good arm.
Did not go. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nabs it. 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate.
Batting it.
Kepler in his 9th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Germany.
0 balls. 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty.
Hey!
And ball
That's a ball.
1. Well struck right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Johan Rojas
0-1.
now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Inside. And 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim.
Number 6.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over, and here's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Strike. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back inside Fenway Park. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez on the move, heading back, and it's off the green monster. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First time up, he grounded to third. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball. Deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Rounding tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. They limit the damage here. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
It's 0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And that's outside. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And it is 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. Got it! Strikeout number 8. Now batting Max Kepler. Doubled his first time up. And fouled off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third, in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kepler leads off first with 1 away. And another ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one ripped. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman sprinting for this one. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Swings through that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And it gets down for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on.
On the ground to third, might be two. Over to stop for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the Twin killer. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. And a curve is down and in. 2 outs, base is empty.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Nope, ball.
missed. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back here at Fenway, all set for the top of the 6th. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
And that drops in for a strike. Harper, 32 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
He was late there, strike 1.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 6th. And now Freddie Freeman. Suarez back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it's strike 2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ohtani in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Into the monster seats and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-2.
Talk about being locked in at the plate. Most guys have a really difficult time changing their timing for such a slow breaking ball, but he allowed it to travel, didn't get too excited, and he turned that pitch around.
Mookie digs in here. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Kepler makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He circles the bases. It's 4-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know those. The ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Boom. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And the count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. The other way, Muncy tosses across the first and 2 away now. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Now pitching for the
Tanner Banks on to pitch out of the pen here.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Kike Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul straight back. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses the outside corner. 2-2. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Swing and a chopper out to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Trey Turner.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one hooked foul. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez on the move, racing back, and it hits off the monster as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Line, and that's a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Real Muto stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And another ball.
2-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Back in Boston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. And a swing and a miss there.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground right side. Harper takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now a chance for Will Smith, known for his late inning heroics. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joe Ross.
Number 41, Joe Ross.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
1-0.
Stott at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball.
The go-ahead run aboard at
balls, no
first.
strikes.
Nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fought off foul.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Line drive. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the 9th. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. 1 at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Bottom 9. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Base is empty. 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Lifted in the air, right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Strong,
0-1.
33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Bohm throws on to first, and Betts is set down. That's the third out. On to extra innings. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Garcia back to work. That one off the mark. Ball one. And that is out of play. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2-1's the count.
That's outside.
No, that's the ball.
And the count is 3-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Golden opportunity right here.
Number 43.
Swing and a ground ball. It's in and out of his glove, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. JT Realmuto steps in. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1
Rojas
strike.
at third. Turner on at second with 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. And we're back. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that one almost hit him.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well
1-1
in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
1-2's the
So
count.
the tying run at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And one away. Now it's the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. The throw in. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.